What is going on, everybody? It is your boy SirEmCeeCoy. We are back in week 4 with the Chicago Bears franchise. We have a big divisional matchup this week, the first of its kind, against the struggling 1-2 Green Bay Packers. This is one of those games at the beginning of the year I highlighted on the schedule, but it's turned out that they are really struggling. Their offense is 31st in the league, as is their defense. I thought our offense is bad, but theirs is actually worse. So that almost is a trap game in a way. You got to look out for a team like this because you know they have the talent and they're going to look to explode, especially against our weaker defense. Defense has played strong in some games, but they've also been a glaring weakness. So they need to step up big this week if we're going to have any chance of success. And we're going to get to see them on the field first, as the kick is away to Randall Cobb. He's going to take it up to the 20, across the 25, spinning down to the 27-yard line. And that is where Aaron Rodgers will come out. Only 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 693 yards through 3 games. Those are weak numbers for Aaron Rodgers. We're going to see this offense first and 10. The handoff will go to Ty Montgomery. There's already a flag down on the field. It will be a hold. 2nd and 5 now. We're going to see another handoff. This time it is to rookie running back Jamal Williams. Tackled by Pernell McPhee, but not until getting the first down. 1st and 10 now. Rodgers, great protection. That is almost intercepted by Jarrell Freeman. Gonna take a look at this offense. The line is missing some piece. They still have Bakhtiari and Bulaga at tackles. The weapons, Montgomery, Bennett, Cobb, and Jordy Nelson for Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 11, we're gonna see if we can find one of those weapons, but no, they go draw a handoff. Pernell McPhee is not fooled. This is his first game this season. Makes a nice tackle there. Now we'll see Trubisky. 615 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions through the first 3 games of this season. We've got to get those interception numbers down, but he is just a rookie. Shotgun formation, Howard to the left, the handoff will go to him. Tries to take it outside, and Nick Perry is all over that play. Loss of 1. 2nd down and 11, now we'll see the handoff go to Howard left. There's a lot more room, running to Clay Matthews' side instead of Perry's. 3rd down and 4 upcoming now for Chicago. Trubisky to pass over the middle, finds his tight end, Zach Miller. Easy check down, easy first down. The offense needs to get started, and they need to get started early. They've struggled with that in the past few games as we find Zach Miller again up to midfield, and they're already doing it pretty well. We've seen 3 and outs to start the game way too often for this team, so it's nice to see them get the ball moving as there goes Jordan Howard for a gain of 7. It's going to make it a manageable 2nd and short. Trubisky back to pass. Pressure incoming. Tries to evade it, but he will go down. It is Mike Daniels chasing him down. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 12. Trubisky steps up. He's sacked again. Fumbles. It's picked up by the lineman. Mike Daniels sacking Trubisky on back-to-back plays. And Chicago punts. Green Bay taking over, and there's a big pass completed to Jordy Nelson. I have a feeling that's not the first time we're going to be hearing that today. Jordy Nelson is easily Aaron Rodgers' favorite target. 2nd down and 10, we'll see a handoff go to Ty Montgomery. He's got a ton of space up the middle. That's a first down to the Chicago 39-yard line. 3 minutes left to go in the first. We are still scoreless as we'll see another handoff go to Montgomery, picking up 4 yards. 30 yards on 5 rushes thus far for Montgomery. 2nd down and 6, Rodgers to pass. He has got great protection. He's going to run now, past the sticks. He has got space close to the 20. He slides to the 22-yard line. 13-yard scamper for Rodgers. We got to look out. He can do that too. Blitz. Rodgers evades, throws. He finds Jordy Nelson, and that is what Aaron Rodgers can do. That was impressive. 1st and 10, we'll see the handoff go to Montgomery. He is stuffed. The goal line defense has been one of the bright spots that we've seen on this defense. 3rd and goal now for Rodgers as we are in the 2nd. He finds Randall Cobb wide open. Jarrell Freeman was in coverage there, and Randall Cobb's going to beat him every time. So it took a quarter, but Green Bay has finally scored the first points of this game. It is 7-0 Green Bay. Chicago's going to look to strike back as they try to go outside run right again, and it is Nick Perry for his 3rd tackle in the backfield. I think we need to stop running that way. But if we run the other way, we're running into Clay Matthews, so, you know, you can't win. There's another pass completed for Trubisky. All 3 of his passes have gone to the tight end, Zach Miller, thus far. 3rd down and 2. Handoff to Howard. Howard fighting. He's still on his feet, and Howard has open space. And Jordan Howard is going to run 60 yards for the Chicago touchdown. Arguably his most impressive run of the year. He gets jammed up at the line, breaks out of it, and he was gone. Just like that, it's a tie football game, and Chicago is going to look to have their defense step up big now, as Pernell McPhee pressuring Rodgers gets the hit. It's intercepted by Adrian Amos, and just like that, the Bears have the ball back and look to take the lead now. Starting from their own 16-yard line, there's a clear shift of momentum in this game. Trubisky is going to look to take off and run. He'll slide down, picks up 6 yards. They'll call it 8, actually. 2nd down and 2. Hand off to Howard. He's met, fights forward, picks up a yard. He's already up to 75 yards thanks to that big one. 3rd and inches. Hand off again, Howard. They go to him 3 plays in a row. He gets the 1st down, just barely. McKinnon checks into the backfield, and it'll be a screen out for McKinnon. Outrunning a defender, that is Perry, who catches up, tackles him from behind, but not before getting a 1st down. Trubisky's starting the day 4 for 4 for 44 yards, making the safe throws. 2nd down and 10, another handoff to Howard, right side, and he is stopped nearly immediately. Big tackle. He gets sandwiched between 2 Packers. 3rd and 8 now for the Bears. Play action pass for Trubisky with time, throwing, and he just misses his intended target. Meredith almost caught by Kendall Wright. So no points off the turnover. Then Green Bay starts from their own 7-yard line. We'll see 2 yards from Montgomery. 2nd and 8, handoff again will go to Montgomery. He's got open space now. They'll get out of the shadow of their end zone with that 15-yard scamper. 2nd and 5, they go screen. This is out to the rookie Jamal Williams, breaking a tackle, and then is brought down by Prince Amukamara. Green Bay's driving. There's 4.5 to go in the 2nd half, and oh my God, there's Pernell McPhee. We missed that presence, and that is a big play from Pernell McPhee. Loss of 3. They're going to go screen, but it's well covered. Rodgers tries to evade. He'll be sacked by Akeem Hicks and Jarrell Freeman. 3rd and a mile upcoming. The defense has improved on these plays since the beginning of the season, but can they hold here? Rodgers cannot get the completed pass, and that will be a punt. Vogel on to punt this one away. McKinnon back to return. He'll take it at the 15-yard line. Cuts right. A big juke from McKinnon. He's up close to the 40-yard line to the 39. Good start. We got 3 minutes to go. Can we get points before the half? Handoff will go to Howard again, right side. Nick Perry is not having it. 3rd down and 11. They haven't really taken much time off the clock, which is a bit concerning. And down will go Trubisky. It's Clay Matthews. There's a minute 52 now for Green Bay, and they've got a chance. Rodgers back to pass, looking left side, finding Jordy Nelson, a juke, and a 1st down gain of 18. They're running no huddle. They got a minute 10 to go. Rodgers feels pressure from McPhee, evades, still gets the throw off. It will be incomplete to Montgomery, though. 3rd and 4. Rodgers to pass. Again, great protection as it breaks down. He evades the sack from McPhee again, but cannot complete the pass. And that will take us to halftime. A low-scoring affair between these two. Only 7 points put up by each team in one half. A little surprising, honestly. I can expect that from our offense, but we're really seeing these Packers offensive struggles. The defense has to keep playing great, though, because you cannot let up on this offense. See the stats through the first half. Our rushing yards is the advantage while they have passing yards, and the score is tied. See you in the second half. Welcome back to the second half of football. We have the ball to start. This kick will be going to McKinnon, who will be having time to return. He takes it from the 5 with space, tries to get it out to the left side, only getting to the 27-yard line, and that is where we will see this offense come out. Jordan Howard has been the catalyst for this team. He is the reason we have a touchdown, and he is nearing 400 points on the year, already with 369. You can imagine we're going to be feeding him some more in this second half as, Trubisky just misses a wide open Marcus Wheaton on that play. So 2nd and 10, we will go to Jordan Howard, and he's got a first down run to start the second half. Gain of 12, he's up to 95 yards on the day. 1st and 10, the handoff will go to Howard, and I think that will get him 100 on the day, and it will. Jordan Howard continues to be the bell cow for this offense. 3rd and 5, pressure, Wheaton just drops it. You've got to be kidding me. Green Bay will get the ball. Their first possession of the second half. We'll see a play action pass from Rodgers looking left, and there's Jordy Nelson. We cannot give him that kind of coverage. 1st and 10, Rodgers. Back to pass underneath. Now there's the tight end, Martellus Bennett. An ex-Chicago Bear, turned Patriot, turned Packer. 1st and 10, Rodgers. Again, great protection over the middle, finding Devontae Adams. That's his first catch of the day. They're down in 4, everyone in tight. Rodgers to pass. McPhee trying to get there. Rodgers runs right to evade the pressure and then just overthrows Randall Cobb. They stall at the 43-yard line and they will punt. Bears coming back at it again. They try to go outside, run right. He picks up 4 despite Nick Perry being right there. You saw Jordan Howard deliberately avoid Nick Perry on that run. 2nd and 6 right up the middle. Big running lane for Howard. He picks up a gain of 10. It has been easy running here for Jordan Howard. 1st and 10. Trubisky sliding right, plants, throws, lobs, and finds Cameron Meredith. He has been arguably the offense's largest disappointment, rarely getting involved in our passing game, so it's nice to see him get involved there. We try a swing screen for McKinnon, and that one was read all the way by John Ryan. That's a loss of 4. So we'll go right back to Howard. Getting contact, fighting, actually gets those 4 yards back for the offense. It's 3rd and 10. Just across midfield, lobbing, finding Zach Miller to the 25-yard line, and he has been Mr. Reliable thus far for Mitch Trubisky. The rookie confiding in his tight end, slipping in this rainy weather, going right side, and this time it's Marcus Wheaton down to the 2-yard line, and this Bears offense is moving. They're going to toss it out to Howard, and that is going to be too easy. Jordan Howard gets the touchdown, his 2nd of the day, and the Chicago Bears are up 14-7. They passed all the way down into the red zone. Then once they showed run, they just tossed it outside, and the defense was not ready. And here comes Green Bay. Big pass to Jordy Nelson. They're already back in Chicago territory. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, looking over the middle, tipped away from Martellus Bennett. Nice play on defense there. 2nd and 10, strong formation, handoff goes to Montgomery. Akeem Hicks is there. Kyle Fuller comes in to finish off the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. This is where the offenses have been stalling, right across midfield. Rodgers back to pass, great protection. Looking downfield, has Bennett. He can't hold on with contact from Bryce Callahan. And Green Bay punts again. Now we'll see the offense. I don't know how Kendall Wright took that pass in. Gets a first down. Nice job from Trubisky to complete that one. Nearing the end of the 3rd, it's time to start killing some clock if we can. Swing pass. Oh, Marcus Wheaton has not done a good job of catching passes today. 2nd and 10 handoff goes to Jordan Howard. He's got a first down and more. A big run. He's up to 137 yards on the day. 1st and 10, Trubisky. Looking right, finding Cameron Meredith, his 2nd reception. Matches his season high total in any game. 2nd and 10, handoff will go to Howard. He's met, fighting through would-be tacklers, and picks up a gain of 6. What a run by Jordan Howard. We are going into the 4th quarter. The Bears up by 7, threatening to score, and they have been shutting down this Packers offense. Scoreless since the second quarter, the very first play of the second quarter. You saw McCarthy slamming down his playbook. He cannot be happy about the way his offense has been performing. 3rd and 5, looking for Meredith. He had a step on Devon House. Trubisky just overthrew him, and the offense is going to stay out there on 4th and 5. Outside of field goal range, but a little too deep to punt. They go screen out to Howard. It's a first down. The offense is going to keep moving. Nice play there. 2nd and 12 now from the 33. They are in field goal range as they go screen out to Kendall Wright, and he will get the first down, 13 yards. This offense has looked super good here in this second half. 1st and 10, Trubisky tries to evade the pressure, and he will get sacked by Dan Williams. He thought he had room to take off and run, but it's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 for Trubisky. Good protection, finds Juju Smith-Schuster, and the rookie has his first receiving touchdown as a Bear. Originally drafted by the Steelers, they let him go after the preseason, and we brought him in, and he's paying dividends nicely. 14-point game here with 10 minutes to go in the 4th. Green Bay's got to get something going, and that's going to be a good start. Martellus Bennett breaking through tackles. What should have been a dump-off play, gain of 6, turned into a big gain, and they are already into Chicago territory. Rodgers now finds Jordy Nelson. He's been his favorite target thus far, already 6 receptions, 108 yards. But we have kept him out of the end zone. 3rd and 3 for Rodgers. Good protection, incomplete pass. He was looking for his tight end, Lance Kendricks. So they're going to come on and kick the field goal. It's a long one in this rain, and Mason Crosby, the kick is no good. Still a 14-point game with less than 9 minutes to go. We've got to kill some clock. Hand off to Howard, tries to break a tackle, but he only gains 2. The run defense has done a pretty good job at tightening up here in the second half, and there's a sack by Blake Martinez on Mitch Trubisky. So the offense isn't able to kill much time, and out comes Aaron Rodgers in the offense. And you know he's going to be looking for Jordy Nelson on this drive. He has been the main catalyst for them on offense. Rodgers to pass on 1st and 10. Again, protection has been solid all day, but it breaks down, and there's Lamar Houston getting the sack on Aaron Rodgers. 2nd down and 17, close to 6 minutes to go. Drop back from Rodgers. They haven't been running it much with Montgomery here in the second half. He's going to unload one deep. That one should have been intercepted by Quentin Demps. 3rd and 17, they get a second chance after the dropped interception. Rodgers to pass. Protection breaking down. He's just going to throw it in the flats for Martellus Bennett. Only a gain of 4. You got to throw it downfield. 4th and 12 now. Rodgers to pass. Great coverage downfield. He finds Nelson well short of the first down marker. And the Packers turn it over on downs. 5 minutes to go from the 30-yard line. You've got to think this is where we killed the clock. Oh, what a hit by Nick Perry on Jordan Howard. 3:45 to go. It's 3rd and 7. Trubisky to pass, finding Zach Miller, and Miller has a first down. To the 18-yard line, and we were going to keep killing clock. Now it's 3rd and 11. 2:18 to go. Trubisky to pass. Looking right side. Wheaton can't come down with it. A nice defensive play made there. So we're on to kick the field goal. And this kick off the uprights, no good. Both kickers have missed kicks in these windy conditions. I spoke earlier of Montgomery's numbers, and you saw it there in this second half. Only 2 rushes, 2 yards. But they are playing from behind. Rodgers throwing, misses his target, but there's going to be pass interference on Leonard Floyd. So they're up to the 43-yard line, almost to the 2-minute warning. It's Rodgers to pass. Looking right side, of course, it's Jordy Nelson who holds on. They're in Chicago territory. Less than 2 minutes to go. Rodgers underneath for Montgomery. That'll keep the clock moving. It's 3rd and 4. Rodgers dropping back in the single back formation, looking over the middle. Come on, Darrell Freeman. His 2nd interception dropped today. 4th and 4, split shotgun for Rodgers. The game rests on this play. Looking right side, and of course, he's going to Jordy Nelson. We've got to get him covered. 3rd and 8 now, Rodgers. Pressure incoming, he evades it. Sliding out to his right, throws on the run, it's out of bounds. So 4th down and 8. Again, the game hangs on this play. Play action, Rodgers looking right side. What was Prince Amukamara doing? Touchdown, Randall Cobb. I think Amukamara thought he could run up and jump that throw, but instead it was just lobbed over his head to a wide open Randall Cobb. And Green Bay is getting back in it. It's a touchdown game, 57 seconds. The onside kick determines the fate. Marcus Wheaton, his hands worked on that play. Thank God. And now we just need to run it out for the 1st down. We'll go the fullback fake, halfback toss, and Howard runs through a would-be tackler. 3rd and 2. Hand off to Howard. He cuts it back across field, and I think he's going to pick up enough for the 1st down, and that will be the game. A low-scoring affair. The defense holds Green Bay to only 14 points. They have a healthy roster, but this offense is just not working out for them. Green Bay is now 1-3. If you asked me at the beginning of the season, I would never say that Green Bay would be 1-3 and we would be above them in the standings. But that is what it is now. The Bears are 2-2 with the Packers falling to 1-3. The Bears have won their first divisional matchup of the season, and that is a big one. Thursday Night Football, one of the largest rivalries in football history. The Bears and the Packers, and the Bears historically have not won recently since the Aaron Rodgers reign. So nice to see them get this win, get to 2-2, and it's going to keep them not at the top, but at least near the top of the standings. Jordan Howard was just an absolute monster. 164 rushing yards. I know Trubisky had a few of those, but that was mostly all Jordan Howard. 247 yards for Aaron Rodgers. I'd say that's pretty decent holding him to that. We'll see the numbers there. Mitch Trubisky had a better passer rating than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers threw the interception. Trubisky did not throw an interception this week. That is good news. Howard on the ground had 156 yards on 30 carries and 2 touchdowns. That is what you like to see out of your star running back. Jordy Nelson torched us for 9 receptions, 141 yards, but no touchdowns. Zach Miller was our main receiver, 5 receptions, 64 yards. The passing game really wasn't a big threat. The defense played excellent. The defense has really been playing well in the past few weeks, save for the Pittsburgh game, which was a simulation. Pernell McPhee had a big game in his first game back. Saw some sacks on the quarterback. Amos had that pick. The deflections were all over the place. Eddie Jackson wasn't really an impact. I'm thinking about putting him as our starting strong safety. Let me know what you guys think about that. Looking at the stats though, Howard now 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards, only behind LeGarrette Blount and Devontae Freeman. That's what you like to see. Jordan Howard is our feature back, and he is the best piece in our offense right now. Until we can get some better weapons around Trubisky, I think we want to keep him throwing as little as possible. Looking at the standings, we are 2-2, tied with the Lions, and the Vikings at 3-1 are the sole owners of first place in the NFC North. We have a chance to change that though, because next week we are playing none other than the Vikings. Before we get to that though, we did lose Eddie Goldman in that game to a broken thumb. He will be out for 4 weeks, so his replacement will be rookie free agent signing Larry Ogunjobi, who was dropped by the Browns after week 3 of the preseason. We picked him up. He tore it up in week 4 of the preseason. We expect big things out of him in the next 3 to 4 weeks, filling in. As I said, we are playing the 3-1 Minnesota Vikings. This is a big game that shows, are we pretenders or are we contenders? It's going to be solely on the back of Jordan Howard in this defense. We'll see how things go. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far in the video, remember to like, subscribe. Tell me, should Eddie Jackson be our starting strong safety next week? And I'll see you guys next week as we take on the 3-1 Minnesota Vikings.
Back from the dead.